I'm going to press the button. I'm just making sure it's sanitized. Hang on.
Good boy.
Welcome to episode 136 of the Luke and Lewis Show. Congratulations or sorry, America. We don't know what's happened.
Oh, right.
Depending on what side of the fence you were on, I assume it's all on fire right now. We're recording this when the election's underway. It'll be out afterwards. Good luck.
I thought you were congratulating or apologizing to us, being like 136. Congratulations, Luke and Lewis. We didn't think we'd get there. 136.
You know what is weird about
It's a
this
good
show?
milestone,
We
yes.
136 episodes. We haven't missed a single episode ever.
It's fucking crazy.
The stakes are high now.
And you know what's wild? People still complain about it sometimes. You actually can't please anyone. 136.
Yeah.
We're on our 136 hot streak.
Yeah.
We've never broken it. I
And-
think the
is
video's been made a
amazing
couple
because-
times, maybe.
Fuck you. How much you
Yeah.
pay for it, basically?
I mean, the Patreon people, yeah.
They can complain, but they don't.
No.
They're good people. We love them here. In fact, I'm thinking of moving the whole episode behind a paywall, starting with 137.
Perhaps it was
If I
just...
don't get 100 comments saying, please don't do that, it's going behind the paywall.
And that's Lewis's decision. I'm
Yep.
not on board this.
Mhm.
I'm going to say I'll be over your stern talking to
You
him.
better
going,
leave a comment then.
I will. I'll be leaving 99 because I don't think that's a great look for the show. If we just it's not great growth wise if we just throw it behind a paywall. The goal is to perhaps one day be one of the biggest podcasts in Australia or the world, right?
Yeah.
And I just think if we throw it behind a paywall this early, it might not get the exposure that we need. But we can just, well, it's all right. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Please comment.
Pending comments.
Yeah. We'll talk about it depending on how much demand we get to not do it.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome back. Today we just want to... Actually, I got two things to get into. One, just really quick off the top. I don't want to spend too much time on it at all. I realized this morning that Ruben seems like a dude that would wear sandals in summer. Can you just confirm or deny
Ooh.
that?
Yeah.
I do have
Brown
a pair of
leather
sandals.
kind of vibe.
Strappy ones.
Oh, not
thongs.
leather, obviously.
They're
vegan.
fake leather, and I do have a pair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wore them yesterday.
Damn, did you?
Yeah?
Is that what you noticed?
No, we weren't here yesterday. It was Cup Day.
Oh.
No, I just looked at your shoes that you're wearing now, and they're kind of like...
Boat shoes, almost.
They're boat shoes. And I went, oh my God, Ruben's a sandals guy.
He definitely is.
I just saw
for
your
sure.
hair and I remembered
Yeah.
like everything about you. And I was like,
Yeah,
sandals.
of course.
Yeah. Sandals and the Beatles every now and then.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
chuck on
Yeah.
the middle every now and then.
Yeah.
Fucking knew it. How does it feel being a caricature
You
of
dabble,
yourself?
you dabble with Penny Lane, don't you? Like you don't chuck on even the hits. You never chuck on like a Hey Jude. You'll put on like the White Album and listen to the album tracks.
Yeah, I've got a few on vinyl, and I always listen.
Yeah. Good. That is good.
I always listen to the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
don't
did you
shuffle
listen
play.
to this morning?
On the way in.
And I'll contrast that with what I listened to this morning.
I don't
I didn't
wanna
listen to
say what
music
else
this
I
morning.
You
What is
listened to
podcast?
silence. Just a podcast.
Yeah. Yesterday we were listening to
Comedy or political?
it was comedy.
Comedy?
Yesterday, 2 days ago, we were listening to the Essential Simon and Garfunkel.
Whenever I get into Ruben's car, I step into Ruben's car and I'm like, oh, this is, the first thing I said was, oh, you taking me to primary school? Because this is what I used to listen to with my dad on the way to school. He just used to chuck on, I walked in the car and
Yeah.
he the first song that came on was Hello Darkness, My Old Friend.
He's going to kill you.
And I was just like, are you listening to the meme song? And he goes, well, it's actually by Simon and Garfunkel.
It's, you know what? It's a beautiful song.
It is, but it's
And-
outgrown
But you can't. I listened to it like properly for like, the first time like listening to it, like going, I'm gonna listen to the song, and it's beautiful, but it's not anymore.
The internet
'cause it's a
destroys
meme.
things.
Absolutely. Getting in Ruben's car is such a different experience to getting in Keelan's car. Ruben's car.
Keelan's car, you have to move a bunch of shit to even sit down.
Keelan's car is the filthiest fucking automobile. I got in the other day. I'm not exaggerating here. I know this sounds like a joke, and we do exaggerate on the show. I want you guys to know that for the next 10 seconds, while I get out this sentence, it's not a comedy podcast. It's just facts. Okay. I got in Keelan's car. There were 7 Zinger boxes in the back. I counted them. 7. And that was like not even a third of the rubbish. I had to go through shit to find all the boxes.
Treats his life like a bin.
Well, you can really tell the type of person you are by their car, right? Me, I'm a
You don't have one.
I'm a fucking idiot. I got no car. Okay,
You're nowhere as a person. So you just have no car.
I'm nowhere, right? Ruben's car. You step in, it's playing Simon and Garfunkel, and it is so clean. It looks like that wherever they invented coronavirus.
And it's also his parents' car, which is so on brand, right?
Yeah.
And my car, I had to jump start it twice yesterday, and you step in, Machine Gun Kelly's playing, and that's it.
Yeah. And then you get in
very
Kieran's
on
car.
brand.
It smells like KFC, literally. And you turn on the fucking engine, and Kyle and Jackie O starts playing immediately.
Yep. I don't think my car's even roadworthy, actually. It's very on brand.
Now, we have on the planning board PSA, and I've got no idea what that means.
Well, it was originally a public service announcement. We tried not to make it an intervention because we're not trying to intervene with your life. It is something that you don't know about.
That's not public. If
No,
it's about me, that's private.
We're trying to support you.
Yeah.
It's really a public support announcement for you
Right.
publicly.
It sounds like I'm going to get some pretty shit advice.
No. So obviously you've got blue hair. For audio listeners, you may keep forgetting, but Lewis it's aqua at this point.
It's like the blue has started to wash out a little bit, and then I turned it green for Halloween, and the green hasn't completely left, so it's looking just radioactive.
It is. It looks like that's a perfect way to put it, because it used to look like a type of fungus, and now it looks a little more dangerous.
Yeah.
It used to look smelly, now it looks dangerous.
Yeah, it's glowing.
But a few of us, and it's great to see you admit that, and that's the first step. Because a few of us have noticed, I was the one who kind of brought it up to a couple of the boys, and I went, I think he's forgotten that their hair's a joke, and I think he likes it now.
Right. What do you mean?
And a few people, I shot a few people a message, and just like, Frenchie and stuff, follow on social media, I'm like, do you reckon, Lewis thinks it looks good? And Frenchie goes, oh, fuck oath. Have you seen the selfies? He keeps putting selfies on Instagram. There's one where you just posted the caption. It was a selfie of you like this with the hair. And you went, okay, I'm kind of feeling it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Did you forget that it was a joke and you didn't want to do it for a month?
Okay. Here's my thought process. Did it. I thought, this is fucking horrific and I look like a clown. Okay. And then I think that I have a bit of Stockholm syndrome with my hair, and I have to like it, because if I don't like it,
right,
I'll never leave the house.
Well, I've
chosen to think that it's cool.
Okay, so it's a little that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to. I got a few.
What I've done is I've basically indoctrinated myself into a cult that reckons my blue hair's sick.
Yeah. Okay, and you're the only member.
I'm the only member. I'm open to. We haven't had any sign-ups yet. We're putting some feelers out.
You're not going to get any, because I've got some close friends together, and we've all just banded together here. I think to remind you to snap out of it, because we're not even saying cut the hair, because you're a good sport for doing it. It was for the Twitch bet, and we don't want you to get rid of it. This is just like, I think you need a bit of an ego check, because like I saw you walk past the reflection the other day, and you didn't think I was watching, and you kind of just went,
yeah. Mate, you gotta look good.
Pretty happy with yourself.
We're back in the studio. I want to look good.
You just looked a little happy with yourself.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of the boys together. We've filmed a bit of a video, and I just hope you get to the end of this. If you want to cry and you want to let it out and go, that's fine. Lewis, make sure you're sitting down.
Oh, yeah.
Now stand up. Now sit back down again, because we have something to tell you. About 3 weeks ago, much to the delight of all your close friends and fans, you dyed your hair blue. And that was very funny. But we've all realized that you no longer find it funny. You think it's cool.
Lewis, it's Ruben here. You pay me to tell you what I think. Not really, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm an erudite man with a large vocabulary, but the only way I can describe your hair is it sucks.
Hello Lewis, mate. It's your best mate. I'm Alex here. I do have a receding hairline. I've dyed my hair.
Hey!
I've done many questionable things with my hair, to be honest. The one thing that I'd never do is I would never stoop so low to dye it blue. You look like you're having a mental breakdown. And once again, that is coming from me.
You posted a selfie with blue hair recently on Instagram with the caption, okay, I'm kind of feeling it. You should be feeling kind of shit.
Hey Lewis, it's Radio Mike here. I just wanted to remind you that your hair is not cool. It's a joke. You look a bit like Krusty the Clown.
Perhaps you've forgotten what a joke is. A joke is funny. Your hair is funny. Your hair is a joke.
Big talk from a man who can't make a funny reel.
Lewis, bro, it's Frenchie here. Now, I'm not the one to be talking to you about this because I don't know anything about having embarrassing hair. If Sonic the Hedgehog and a Scarecrow had a baby, like that's you.
You're not 14 years old. We all go through a period in high school where we either want long hair or dreadlocks or crazy hair colours. I did it myself, but I was 13.
If Ninja was a part of the Fourth Reich,
You are a grown man and you need to grow up. Please, change the hair. Thanks, guys. Call me again when we're doing Luke's haircut.
Remember, Lewis, the blue hair is a joke. It's not cool.
Hey Lewis, Keelan here. Just wanted to remind you that your haircut is a joke. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
It's not cool. It's funny.
Your hair's funny. Not cool.
Just to reiterate one more time, because Luke told me that to stress this part, not funny for you, funny for everyone who sees you with the hair. Alright, Mike out. Catch you later.
It's funny, okay. Not cool. It's funny, not cool. Okay. All right. Now, egg. Okay, great. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Good touch. Is
I
that
have
the
to-
end?
Yeah, I just like fade out the music. So
Okay, look, I appreciate everyone reaching out to me, and before I accept your criticism, I would just like to say, Keelan, you've never had a good haircut in your fucking life. You're still going to that cunt who's blind and charges $10, okay? Shut your mouth, all right?
And
Radio
also-
Mike, we can barely see your hair. Your head's so big, it blocks out the sun and the follicles of your fucking hair. I'm Alex, mate. You say I've got a receding hairline. I can't even see your hairline. It's that far up the top of your head. Why don't you fucking dye it pink again the next time you're having a mental breakdown?
His
Film a
hairline-
15-minute video on it.
his hairline's so bad, it's almost just a mullet.
Mate, it's not a hairline, it's a hair boomerang. This goes like this, it's a fucking hair you. Frenchie, all right? You barely have any hair left. You look like a corpse. You look like a fucking ghoul from Fallout, all right? You've never had a good haircut in your life. Luke, you've tried to fix your mullet. You come in looking 10 years old. And Ruben,
Yeah.
some of your reels are pretty good.
Also, I realized just then while watching it back, I was going, because everyone in this fucking video has the worst hair.
Jack Post was the only one with a normal adult haircut.
No, he has a mullet now anyway.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, then shut the fuck up, Jack. Build your house. You look like a trader. You can probably do all the work yourself.
Guys, he hasn't taken it well. I didn't think he would.
You know what? Thank God Rory wasn't in that. The man who had dreadlocks for half his career.
Yes. Well, I was going to ask Rory and then realized we've harassed him a lot lately for
Yeah.
content. Guys, we needed a promo for the roast of Lewis Spears. All right. And it comes out, I think,
true.
this
Yeah,
week. So
That's coming out.
this is the problem. Like, we already roasted you 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. And still today, I saw this in the reflection.
What? Look, okay. I know that it's not amazing, but I can't give up.
You can just give up.
I
It's
can't
blue.
give up. You know what
You
is
just said it looks radioactive, and
Yeah.
you're like, but I can't give up. It looks radioactive.
every time I look in the mirror, I hear that fucking song. Radioactive. It's terrible. But this is the best I can do. I'm not going to give up. I care about my looks, but
you
look,
don't care that much.
obviously not. No, I've lost it. It was a real bad time to do it just before lockdown is like kind of easing up.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just out and about. The other day I was at the cafe and the guy goes, "So, what do you think of doing with the hair?" Like, that's a man. I'm a loyal customer, and he basically said, "So
You can't keep
when
it.
are you going to get that shit off?"
Yeah. I mean, we've got like an important meeting we're going to after this.
Be really
Probably
important.
the first time we've had like a thing that's warranted looking presentable. I even wore my watch today
Yeah.
just to look a little bit more like I, don't fucking.
You're wearing a t-shirt with a logo on it.
I know. It's from Thailand, but we won't tell them.
Oh, is that fake?
It's Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah. You know what? I lost my real Tommy Hilfiger. And then I just
Okay.
got stuck with the
Oh,
fucking...
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
totally the real
That's,
one.
that's the real one. Okay, that's good. Hopefully they don't
I obviously
hear
couldn't
this.
afford two.
Yeah,
I
no.
could afford one and lost the real one.
Great. Well, look, okay, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
But
No, but we're not even saying, like, I don't even really care that it looks bad. I think people got a little bit carried away. When I said, hey, just like remind him it's a joke, and I said improv a little bit, I feel like everyone it was an excuse for everyone to just pile on with blue hair jokes, which is a great ad for the roast. It was very funny. We'll be out on the channel this week.
Fucking hilarious. Unfortunately, it was done over Zoom, but we would have to do that anyway because of all the interstate guests. We got a huge bunch of different people on there. It's very, very funny. The main channel video coming out soon.
Yes. But yeah, that wasn't supposed to be a roast. And then Ruben and I kind of watched everyone's what we got back from everyone and went, geez, this is pretty rough. We were supposed to be a little more supportive.
You know what is weird is obviously when Luke and I have surprises for each other, we don't let the other one see. So I had to leave the room quite frequently, but I would keep catching you talk about editing and putting it all together and what to cut out to make sure it wasn't too long. And I just don't see where this part would have fit in. You said, I should probably cut out the bit where Frenchie talks about fingering Asian girls.
No, Asian girls fingering themselves.
Yeah, and I just don't see. I think that's a good decision by you because I don't see the relevance of that at all.
There was, if you can't tell, Frenchie sent me about a minute-long video, and I think he got about 10 seconds of airtime. He's a man. He takes a long time to get the words out sometimes. You know, there was literally 20 seconds of him going, Lewis, Frenchie brother, what's going on? All right, mate. So blue hair. And then I was just like, all right, there's 15 seconds.
That's so good. That's so obvious that he hit record and then thought about what he was going to say.
He wasn't wearing a shirt. Audio listeners wouldn't be able to see,
which
but
is strange from the least busy man on earth.
I have high suspicions that he was nude when he recorded that. But I know he came around at the end of the video. Yeah. He just said, oh, you probably got a bunch of Asian girls fingering themselves, looking at you. And he goes, oh, no, actually, that's sick. You should definitely keep the hair.
Okay, I'm definitely getting rid of it.
That's true. Like, if Frenchie got so annoyed at me on the phone yesterday when I called him about, like, hey, can you sing for the show? And he's like, brother, saw you fucking got rid of the mullet. And he's like, he was so annoyed at me. He's like, you look good for the first time ever. And he's like, your mullet was so good that it inspired me to buzz cut the sides of mine. He goes, I saw how fucking sick you looked on Instagram, and I'm like, I want that. I inspired Frenchie. That's how shit my mullet was.
That's amazing.
That's grim. Now, we need to kind of just quickly nut out and finalize the fitness.
Careful, it's no November.
Sorry, we'll just finalize it. Not finish.
Yeah.
Finalize it.
Good. Get everything ready.
Yes. We're not too ready.
No.
Not ready to blow. That's to sanitize or moisturize?
Sanitize.
Okay.
Get ready for it.
Sanitize your fucking brain. We discussed on Tuesday, you brought it up to me.
Yeah.
You wanted to enter like a serious fitness goal. Often we do like joke challenges on this show, but we both kind of needed
I just
to
think
incentivize getting fit. Otherwise, neither of us do it unless we're competitive and it's for a joke.
For two like very on and off fitness people, fitness has been probably the longest running theme of the Luke and Lewis show since its inception.
The longest running talked about, the least acted on
theme, I think. Which is just, I feel like so many people can relate to that, where they're like, man, it's the start of the month. It's Monday. I'm going to the gym. And they'll think about it and then that's it.
To be fair, since the start, I've been pretty open about it. I've already said I'm a seasonal fitness man.
Yeah.
You won't catch me running in winter.
No.
Right? That's when I'm, just brewing like a nice gut that I can shred off.
Yeah.
You know how like bulky people, like gym people, like they bulk and then they shred to look like lean and cut by the summer?
Yeah.
I bulk with fat, right? And then I shred it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's really there's no point to it, but I do it.
Yeah, it just happens naturally.
It's natural.
Yeah, well, I think that we decided to set a bit of a challenge for ourselves and a bet between each other of actually, we've got 2 months of the year left. We got November and December. That's 60 days. You can make a significant difference if you do 2 months properly.
Yes,
with your body and your health. And then we decided to do this bet. And then all of you guys started messaging us wanting to get involved as well.
So we discussed the idea, we floated the idea of a point system. We're thinking we're going to simplify that. It was a little complicated on Tuesday. But also we just said for our own sakes of tracking the progress, we'd take a before and after photo.
Yes.
And I binge drank on the weekend and ate particularly shit. So I'd look incredibly sloppy today when we're going to take the before photo.
My before photo, you might look like you're going to have a regular sloppy rig. My before photo is going to be very confusing because my Joker tattoos have not washed off.
Yeah.
So I've got both of them.
Oh, were they like fake tattoos? Yeah, you didn't draw them on?
No.
Yeah, okay. They looked a little too good to be drawn on. Okay, well, there'll be two kind of pretty rough looking before photos, but that's the whole point.
Yeah,
you can't really go bad on that.
No, and we're making a public promise that the before and after photos will be posted at the end of the year, regardless of progress.
Yes.
So,
and that's to hold us accountable.
Yes.
And then people started sending me. I got a couple of well gym before photos, and boy, oh boy.
Some rough rigs out there.
Oh, made me feel real good about myself. So thank you, guys. I get a lot of shit for having a shit rig on my show, and turns out the people giving me shit have even worse rigs.
Well, we thought, because a lot of people were doing this proactively, we thought, well, we got to open it up if the people want to compete. What we think
it's now an open challenge.
Today, no excuses. Today, as soon as you get home in the bathroom, take a full body before picture. Just do it.
Even if you're wearing your shitty undies.
Yeah.
Right? I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I'm wearing. I forgot about the photo before I left. So, you're wearing some cool... I think I was wearing some knobbies, so that's cool.
Yeah, knobby. You got some knobby. I mean, we don't talk about that.
No. No, we love them.
We love them, but at the moment.
There's no bad blood.
No, there's no bad blood, but there's no free promo.
No, that's true. Anyway, so a few people did send in their before photos just unprompted. So we, I guess, wanted to put out to you guys, if you want to get involved, and we're just going to essentially shift briefly from like a comedy podcast to like an aspiring fitness community.
Yes.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, we have an app
and we'll
coming
dabble
out soon.
in comedy for sure. But
a little bit. But
January we'll have an app.
Mostly fitness influencers.
You'll have to pay $7.99 a month. It'll be a fucking rip-off. It'll just be like tips that we've copy-pasted from the internet.
Do push-ups.
Yeah. And then it will be just winking at you. And that's really what you pay for. That's going to be good.
So take your before photos as soon as you can today. Don't fuck around. Take them today.
Do it now. No excuses.
No excuses, right? You don't have to send them to us. Just take them. And then at the end of the year, we want to see your side-by-sides and we'll post a bunch of them. And you know what? We'll post a few failures too.
Oh, there'll be heaps of failures. I want to see someone expand.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Well, I don't want to.
Well, we don't want to see that, but we also know that it's fairly likely that we will.
Just because we are a bit of a comedy podcast, I think someone ballooning out would be good.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be great.
But also, we don't want that for you guys because, we love the show and we actually want listeners long term. So if you guys keep ballooning out like you fucking are, then we won't have any listeners left, judging by some of the before rigs that I got
Ruben,
sent.
Can you boil some water, please? Thanks, mate.
Another mystery boil request. What could that be about?
Guess we'll find out later. So take your before pictures today, and we're going to simplify the point system. One workout is 1 point. Yes. So what we would love to see is keep track of your points. You can only get 1 point a day.
And the only technicality is it has to be half an hour workout. Yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't count. That's like the minimum government recommendation of health and well-being.
Yeah, you got to be breathing heavy. It's going to be half an hour.
You can't just do 10 minutes of exercise in your bedroom and be like, that's a point. It's not really.
Don't lie to yourself. All right?
Either go to the gym for half an hour or hit the well gym for half an hour. Do one of the two.
Well, I wouldn't recommend the world gym, but the gym.
I would definitely recommend the world gym if you want an elite rig.
Or the home gym. I'm also a big...
How long do you do your sessions for in the garage?
I worked out this morning. Took me about 45 minutes.
It's actually the carport because we broadcast from the garage.
Yeah. Well, no, we're in the studio. I don't have a garage.
Where's the garage?
I don't know.
It's a roller door there.
Unrelated.
Okay.
It's just for easy access of film equipment. Sometimes you got to back in the catering truck.
Car-sized film equipment.
The catering truck for all of the talent that come in here. No. That's why there's no catering truck when you're here.
I deserve that after the video. And also, just while Ruben's gone, I rocked up in time today. I told you. So Ruben and I came separately today because Lewis have to drive. And we have to drive into the city for a meeting. So
Yeah.
I was like, Ruben, can't carpool. Guess who got here at 9:57?
Mate, that's the only thing that's changed.
It's the only thing that's different is
Yeah.
there's a direct correlation. I said this yesterday with me being late
Mhm.
and Ruben not being
Yeah.
with me.
Sorry, what's this?
I was
We
just
were
saying
just-
how on time I was today.
With me out of the room? That
Yeah.
seems a bit unfair.
Well, I said while Ruben's not
Well,
here.
we didn't say anything that was false. Was Luke late today?
No,
Were you with him?
no. Who was I late today?
No.
No, you flicked it.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense, does it? Yeah. Look, guys, whatever. The point is,
Point is, I'm
I want to
punctual.
shave my nuts.
And I woke up. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll move on.
And I love and the worst thing about shaving your nuts is using a bad shaver.
Oh, I hate that.
I've done that. I had a bad shaver for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I still, even with a good shaver from our good friends at manscaped.com, I have a little bit of PTSD. It's getting better.
Oh yeah.
The first time I used it, I was like,
It
oh!
was like a fucking gore horror movie down there for like a year of my life.
Yeah.
You know, it was like you're trying to like shave your nuts for self confidence, but all you're looking down there is just scratches.
Yeah.
and just like scars.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
Nothing worse than nicking your nuts. So we're here to help.
Yeah, we Manscaped have huge news. Returned to sponsor the show
Loaf move.
until the end of the year.
Big loaf energy.
How good's that?
We
with
love
their,
that.
With their new product, the Manscaped, the Lawnmower 3.0. Mate, you know what, Luke? Actually, sorry.
This is how dedicated I am to Manscaped.
That's good.
I bought my my promotional T-shirt, and on the back it says, "Does it say your balls will thank you?"
Mate, you know how dedicated to Manscaped I am?
Lewis is gonna get his dick out. He said, "Oh my god, he's bloody got it."
I've got the whole promo box. I mean, I'm dedicated, but I'm not like full on because I did step on it. But check that shit. Look at all the stuff they sent us. T-shirts, ball deodorant.
You're not taking your T-shirt out of the packet yet.
Well, I haven't used the ball deodorant either, but I feel like that might maybe so I don't use regular deodorant either. So.
I took it out of the packet and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And it says on the back, "Your balls will thank you." And Meg goes, "You're not going to wear that in public, are you?" And I went, "Of course I am." They sponsor our show. What a great, kind gesture from them.
My favorite thing that they sent us is
like
the
this.
newspaper. That's so cool.
You chuck it down.
Yeah.
So it's a little new that you get little newspaper. You can chuck down your bathroom floor so you don't make a mess. So there's
Yeah.
like fucking pubes everywhere.
We save balls. Oh, is that what that's for?
Yes.
Oh,
That's what they're all the same. They're all the same.
oh,
Sheep.
that's so fucking smart. I just
Yeah.
thought it was a.
It's actually there's instructions on there. So
Is
the
there?
step one
Well,
is chuck
we
down
all
your
know I
paper.
don't read instructions, Luke. That's
True.
the issue.
Well, step one is what to do with the paper. But
Oh,
I guess
really?
you didn't read the paper.
I just read the headline. Oh, what am I? Every person on the planet?
But yeah, they got the new lawnmower. It's
3.0, mate.
legitimately good.
It really is good.
It's
I
the
discovered
Nimbus 2000 of shavers.
I
It's the
discovered
best
a
one.
new technique with it the other day. By the way, use code SOUNDOFF20, all one word, all caps, SOUNDOFF20, for 20% off and free shipping.
If you thought
at
sounding off
manscaped.com.
here was cool, go sound off over at Manscaped. Anyway, this is a really long ad read.
I discovered. Well, I just want to tell the
Okay,
people
yeah.
about my new shaving technique with this thing that wouldn't work with another shaver, right? Obviously, if you do this, very close, right? I don't like to look like a baby down there, so you go like that.
Yeah, it like trims it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's less short.
And also,
Amazing.
I had a crack at my snail trail just to clean it up a bit. I didn't shave it all off. Like I just cleaned it up. So
Does
yeah,
everything.
It's nice little clean.
Yeah.
I can't show you my
Is that
pubes,
in
but I can show you
preparation-
like.
Is that in preparation for the before photo?
That was about a week ago, but before the before photo. But now I'm glad I cleaned it up for
Yeah.
sure.
So manscaped.com, use code SOUNDOFF20 if you want to support the show and you want like a
I
really
kind of
really
just wanted
good
to test the product. I'll be
product.
honest.
Man, honestly, it's fucking good. And if you need one of these, this is the best one that I've ever used, and I've paid way more money for it at a good shaver shop. So if you want a razor and you want to support us,
Get on
this is
it.
the best way to do it. SOUNDOFF20, manscaped.com. Support the brands that support the show, and they'll keep coming back, and we'll keep it rolling. And we'll be able to get someone that doesn't make the boss late. You know.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so
That
that's
was directed at you.
Talking about firing me in the future.
No, I was just saying that
we're doing
you know,
an ad
we'll just
read.
try to find someone, and you know, fire is a strong word.
All right,
For let go.
we'll have a chat.
Made redundant.
Redundancy is better.
Yeah. Planned obsolescence.
Doesn't sound nice, but
No, we love you, mate. We love you. So What else is on the board? Oh, fuck. So our first day.
We have
back.
some more. We're 2 days being back to Frankston, and believe it or not, we have some more Frankston tales for you all.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new segment.
All right, it's time for Frankston Tales.
Cool. We couldn't hear that, but you guys could. Hence the confusion there.
Our first day back was 2 days ago. Well, your boy's first day back. I'm about that life. I live here. Me and Keelan, we both live in Franga.
I was driving here today,
Mhm.
and I usually get distracted because Ruben and I have pretty intellectually inspiring chats. He's actually one of the only people I speak to that has a brain. So, well, yeah, like yeah. So, it's fun, and often the time passes very quickly. But today I was driving by myself, and I was like, "Why the fuck do you live here?" And the further you go down the freeway, the more graffiti just starts to appear on buildings and businesses and fences and stuff. And because there's a point in like between Dandenong and Frankston where they kind of clean it up. Like it's still there, but
Kinda.
you know there's
There's a
people
shift.
trying to make it less shit. And then the further you get into Frankston, it's just
Mm.
you can actually notice like
Yeah.
just the average income decline.
Well, sorry, you fucking bourgeoisie elitist, right? Living on a farm.
You make a lot more money than me. That's why I'm like, why the fuck do you live here?
Well, look, it's exciting. You can have a big house and it
I don't make
costs
a lot of
less.
money, and I choose not to live here.
Yeah. Well, look, okay, I think it's exciting. I like the culture.
It's weird. It's like you don't go on roller coasters, but this is what you do for thrills.
Mate, why do I need a roller coaster when I could die walking down the street?
Well,
that's a
speaking
thrill.
of, we went just to the bakery.
Yeah, so this was after 100 days away. I think we started doing Frankston Tales during quarantine.
Yeah.
And the very first day, within the first 20 minutes of you roaming around Frankston, you boys got to experience your very first Frankston Tale.
I did. It was
well
really
done,
exciting.
guys. This is great. I really love this one.
Ruben and I are only clapping because we are still alive, by the way.
Yeah. So
Ruben freaked out at the time.
Ruben,
It was terrifying.
Ruben was that your first interaction with a scary person?
Yeah.
Really?
Ever? No, of course not.
No.
But
in the neighborhood, yes.
yeah, you don't expect those interactions at a bakery.
At 1 p.m.
Yeah.
on a bright spring day.
Lovely
or
day.
summer.
Yeah.
Spring. It's
Yeah.
spring.
And didn't even turn out to be that negative. I mean, you'll tell the story,
Yeah.
but initially it was terrifying.
The lady's tone was oddly
I thought it was-
confusing.
I thought it was funny as fuck.
And you let everyone in the bakery know by laughing at her at the time.
Dude, that's alpha energy, isn't it? So we're in the bakery and we're just ordering food, whatever. And then this woman that had been sitting on the park bench, it's quite hot outside. She's been sitting on the park bench and she sticks her head in the bakery and she goes, she just yells at, was it Ruben or Luke? Who was she yelling at? One of you two. Or just like anyone.
She just, you know, like the bakeries, they have those like, what are they called? Those fish and chip shops where you
Flappy,
flappy
plasticky thingies.
plastic blind things.
Yeah.
That you walk through.
You walk through them. She just like kind of peeked through the flappy blind things, started screaming into the bakery.
She goes,
It was really-
is there a tap here? Is there a tap on this street?
No,
No,
first
that's
she
not
said,
what she
"Oh,
said.
boys," wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
She tried to get our attention. She goes, "Oh, boys, are you from around here?"
Are you locals?
And then I thought she was going to have a crack at me because we're allowed to work here. The only reason why we're allowed to be in Frankston's because this is registered as a workplace. So I thought she was going to be like, well, then fuck off then, back to where you came from. I thought that's what we were going to get.
Yeah.
So I just lie and go, yeah.
I didn't think that because she wasn't wearing a mask. I thought she was going to do like, oh, you're clearly not from around here because I had blue hair and Ruben is clearly a vegan.
Right. No, I thought she was just going to have a crack at me for leaving my area or something, even though she didn't know that.
Yeah, no. So she goes, are you locals? And then Luke lies and goes, yes. And then she goes, is there a tap here? Is there a tap anywhere? And then I was kind of like, I
was so confused. I was like, what? A tap?
Yeah.
I thought you meant a drink tap. And then I just realized she actually just wanted a tap. It doesn't matter what type of tap.
I think she did want a drink tap. I think because it was so hot,
Anyway, so she keeps screaming.
there was a dog bowl outside the cafe.
She say she left, and Lewis goes, "What was her problem? There was a fucking dog bowl at the front." Drink it like the dog that you are.
You can almost definitely hear that. And she goes, He goes, and then so she goes. This is what made me fucking lose it. I'm quoting her
You're
directly.
quoting it.
I'm quoting her. Okay, I don't
We don't
approve of the
condone
language,
this language.
but I'm quoting her. She goes, "Is there a tap around here?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I think there might be one at the park all the way down. That's ages away." And she goes, "Oh, you think there'd be a tap? There's bloody people everywhere here, right?" And then we kind of would like,
Yeah.
yeah. And she goes, "Oh, some fucking retard on the council didn't put a tap here." And then I just laughed at her face.
Lewis burst out laughing. Ruben was scared for his life, and I was just fucking confused. I was looking at her like, and I looked at the guy around the bakery, and he was just like, he just rolled his eyes like it happens once a day. He was like, "Oh, the tap lady's back."
Yeah, so good. Could you imagine if she's right though? Like at the council meeting, they go, "Oh, so I think we need a drinking tap at the local shops. It's getting hot. It's summer." And then some guy on the council with Down syndrome just goes, "I don't think that's a good idea."
She's like, "I knew it.
I fucking knew it.
Well, yeah, and then you had,
And I was.
you had another one that happened at Officeworks. The other day on the board, Lewis just wrote down Officeworks meth. And we're like, "What's that?" And he goes, "Oh, I got a good one."
This is a banger one. Jazz and I were at Officeworks. We're printing some. So the way we did my tattoos was we printed them off and then we transferred it. So we had to go to Officeworks to do that because we needed an inkjet printer. So we get to Officeworks and there's no one there, but outside the store there's two people. One guy is like almost as big as me, 6'5", looks maybe like 30, which probably means he was 15 meth, right? And him and this other girl.
It was a boy.
Yeah, it was a boy, looked like a man, meth, right? So full on making out with this other woman in front of the Officeworks, like going at it. They were going at it so hard. Initially, I thought they were fighting and I was going to have to step in. But then I realized, oh no, they're just really horny and flying, right?
So they were like being loud.
No, they were just like, it looked like they were wrestling,
Oh,
but they were making out.
right.
Yeah, like it looked like he was forcing himself on her.
Yeah,
and then I
wrestling with her
realized
face.
that it was
It was consensual. Though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, equal forces, right? And then, so we walked past them. And they were also drinking outside an Officeworks. I was like, who the fuck has a sesh outside Officeworks? But whatever. And then
Fucking get on it and then get some fucking highlighters afterwards.
I know. Maybe that's why they were so fucked up. They were sniffing the pens in there.
Maybe.
So we go in, we're printing stuff off. And I'm like, man, something else is going to happen. I can feel it. There's this other group of two other girls that are also printing something opposite us. And then he comes in and walks up to the other girl and starts making out with her in the Officeworks. Different girl, right?
Also, like a bit methy.
Little
and scummy.
bit. Not as, but a little bit.
Did he know this girl?
Yeah. So they're all one big group. But I really, really got the vibe that eventually the other girl, the original girl that he was making out with outside the office, she came in and then he immediately stopped touching the other girl. I got the vibe that
She
it
didn't
was
know
an
about
affair
it.
situation potentially.
But like an Officeworks affair happening aisles apart.
Yeah, for sure.
One's in the foyer, like one's in the outside area of the car park, and one's
Yeah.
in the fucking printer section.
Yeah, and he's like activated, so he's doing this shit. He's like, someone activated his armors, and he's like real hyped up. He was one of those like psyched guys on meth. There's like, it's like maybe 10% of people are just like, fuck, this is awesome. 90% of people look like demons.
And also are very aggressive.
Yeah, he was on the other side, so I wasn't worried about him. I was just watching him, enjoying myself. And then he took his mask off, not just because he was just off his head. And then the Officeworks guy comes up to him and goes, "Hey, mate, you got to put your mask on." He goes, "Yeah, no worries, bro, no worries." And he pulls it up. And then an unrelated woman comes in who is an anti-masker. And I thought, let's fucking go.
Right? This story is escalating drastically the more it's going on.
And she comes in, and it's Officeworks. It's huge. It's all maybe fucking 50 meters over there is the entrance to where we're all standing. And she comes in, and the security goes, "Hey," and she goes, "I have an exemption. I don't need to wear a mask." And she pulls out this fucking document and walks past him. Doesn't even let the guard like talk to her about it or check the exemption. And then the meth head sees this and goes, "Hey, she's supposed to be wearing a fucking mask, bro. I'm wearing a mask. What about her? She has to wear a mask. It's COVID. You got to be safe." Meanwhile, he was out the front drinking piss, no mask, making it with 2 different women, going, "She's supposed to be wearing a mask." And then the woman yells back, she goes, "I have an exemption." And then you go, "That's bullshit, bro. Why do I have to wear one?"
That man's safety was not his top priority. Like, I love that he's calling the safety card.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you just like literally spat in 2 people's mouths and then also weren't wearing a mask.
Yeah. I know. It's so good. It was just...
How did it wrap up? Did you leave? I can't believe you left. That was when it was getting good.
He got distracted and just dropped it. She was 50 meters away.
Oh, but then like, I want to know about the affair. Did he get busted?
Well, the last thing I saw was they left after us, but when we were in the car, they all got in the same car. And then they drove away.
Oh, it was running a throuple.
It was 4 people.
And he was kissing both the girls.
Kissing 2 girls, and then it was another girl that seemed to be unrelated.
Maybe he just like was going to an orgy.
I don't know.
Like a meth orgy. I don't know.
God bless him.
That's...
And that is...
And I'll say again,
Yeah.
and it's good we go full circle here. Why the fuck do you live here?
Because that's fucking
You live here
awesome.
by choice. You actually didn't even grow up here. Like Keelan, I'm like, you know what, man, it's hard to get out of a shit neighborhood. Keelan also got out, then came back. Fair.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to go back to your home, and
Yeah.
I get that. This is a place he calls home. This is not the place you originally called home.
Well, I had family here. I used to work here, and I like the vibe.
You used to live like in a pretty good suburb.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway, I'm glad you live here. No, I'm glad you live here for the stories.
Yeah, it's a lot. I was going to say it's a lot of content.
God,
like
it's a trek.
Like, you know, Melbourne only opened up. I've only like actually left the house to do something 3 times. Each time, different story.
That's true.
So it's really paying off.
I can't say the same. My mate broke a tree at 3 a.m. in a park.
That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You had to be there. It sounded like a gunshot going off.
I feel like I definitely did not have to be there.
was a
We'll
good
probably we'll wrap up with this, guys, because we wanted to get to it last episode, but we ran out of time. We have accidentally once again started a giant food debate between us and the listeners and each other.
It's
and
not
the world.
really a debate. This one is like, there is a general consensus that agree with us, and it's just, it's kind of like, well, it's not a great one, but it's kind of like racism. Like most people you speak to widely, bad, right? It's considered bad.
Oh, racism's bad.
Yes.
Most people you speak to, some races are just not good.
No. Most people consider racism bad.
Yeah, we're
right.
on the same page.
It's not a great analogy, but like...
That's a horrific analogy.
But,
I was going to say terrorism.
Yeah, right. Terrorism. Another great one. Most people go, that's bad. But terrorists go, that's good.
Yeah.
That's we're intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
There's... now we're calling our listeners terrorists.
I would say that anyone that does this is a terrorist.
Jeez. Ruben's come back to us just calling out fucking listeners terrorists. He left for 3 minutes. Yeah. Not even a minute.
And he's why you guys need me in the studio.
Yeah.
He's come back with an assortment of liquids.
But we started
a kettle, nitroglycerin.
It started off from an email we got. I think her name was Amy.
I think it was Amy. We were talking about Weet-Bix the day before, and we talked about how we all had...
Talking about hot milk originally.
Yeah, we just talked about having Weet-Bix and how having hot milk with Weet-Bix was a little bit weird. We thought someone said hot milk with Weet-Bix, and we said that's not crazy, but it's definitely strange. I feel like cold milk or nothing. Mm-hmm. And then our inboxes started getting flooded by terrorists.
Just got lit up by complete savages, like caveman type shit. Just going, I put water on my Weet-Bix. Like wheat and water is like, even peasants will be like, oh, do we have any bread? Like they didn't want something better.
Amy hit us up and she said the way that she has Weet-Bix is she pours boiling water onto Weet-Bix and then puts in a little bit of sugar. And we all trashed her. We said, Amy, terrorism is bad. You shouldn't be an extremist. Get out of my country. But then we found out that this is actually a really big problem in these communities.
I was going to say
they harbor each other.
We're doing the Bush method right now. We're actually declaring war on it But in order to understand your enemy, we realized we needed to try it.
Yeah.
We needed to know. So yes, we are about to commit an act of food terrorism, if you will. Geez, YouTube's going to hate this episode.
It's an experiment.
Yes.
Yeah, especially with an election. It's like we're like, YouTube's going to pick us up saying, we're going to attempt some terrorism.
Well, now it will, because you just said that word for word.
In Minecraft.
Anyway, we're going to try boiling water with Weet Bix. I'm not thrilled about it. We were supposed to do this on Tuesday, and I kind of put it off. We forgot to do it because I was so off the idea.
Yeah. So Ruben has it here. We're going to
everyone was
assemble it.
Don't knock it till you try it. Well, we're going to try it and prepare for it to be fucking knocked.
So I got 2 Bics. I realize normally you do 7, Luke.
Yeah, but I've already had fucking 7 Bics this morning. So now I'm up to 9 for the day.
Careful with that over your lap. We don't know how not boiling it is.
Pretty boiling. Oh, you just
how much do you use? That's what I don't really get.
We need to like
ratio,
get a camera.
Right?
We need to like get a camera angle of this to put in. That looks disgusting. And now for audio listeners, I don't have to describe it to you. Imagine if you melted Weet Bix.
The fuck? Like who would look at this and be like, that's okay?
How's that? Like that's just
now I don't want to
hash brown.
Look, I don't want to ruin
hash brown.
Everyone's appetite here, but have you ever like gone to a bar and used the men's toilet and someone shit and didn't flush?
That's what it looks like.
Exactly.
Dude, it's falling apart.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Look at the way it's just like, all right, are we going?
Well, I think we should try just water and then, or is there sugar in here? We should try sugar after.
Yeah, because then Amy will be like, you didn't put sugar on it. That makes it better. We'll put sugar on it.
I'll try it first without the sugar and then.
Go on, just give me like don't touch it actually. That's not good at the moment. I'll spread it. Oh God, that's a bit.
What's weird is
it's
like
a lot of sugar.
Is blowing on Weet Bix. You might need a lot of sugar actually.
How was it? Don't say you don't hate it. You traitor. You fucking traitor.
It's not bad. It's all right. It's not amazing.
That's all right.
That's not bad, is it?
It's just so bland, and that's coming from
boring.
me.
It's not bad. It's just kind of boring.
It's weird, and it's bland, and milk is much better.
Let me try it with some sugar.
You're also I think it was Amy.
It tastes like wheat and fucking water.
Yeah, well, it is.
There's nothing interesting about it.
There
is one variation. We can add a little bit of milk.
Oh yeah, someone wanted us to do a splash of milk. They said that kind of neutralizes the water.
I'm now trying it with a bit of sugar mixed in.
Because what these people are doing, they're treating it like porridge. Because you can do porridge
Even
with
then,
water.
I do porridge with milk. It's way better.
But you can do porridge with water.
Yes.
Because it was like a traditionally like oats and...
Sugar was better, but I'm still team milk.
I hate mixing over two things together.
I mean...
That's much better with the milk.
Yeah, but it's like, it's less good Weet Bix and milk.
I couldn't eat this every morning. Like, this isn't a way I want to start my day.
This is gruel.
Yeah.
It's literally gruel.
Yeah, it's slop. And that's
You know what, though? This has made me change my mind on warm milk and Weet Bix.
Yeah, that might be actually
that would be all right.
Especially in winter.
Mm.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm not going to shit on people for doing it.
I think we're going to have to make a couple of apologies to the listeners. You're not terrorists if you enjoy your food like this. You're just strange.
It's not a war crime, it's a hate crime.
It's just like, yeah. Like it's not, if you do it, we're not going to invade your country, but you will be sent to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Which you'd love because, they serve exactly the type of food that you would be into.
Yeah, that wouldn't even be a punishment, actually. Let's keep them free. So, because the only thing that's going to punish these people is not prison, because that's the food they serve, but is other people's judgment. You know what?
It's not that bad, but like, I don't think having a full bowl of it is not good.
No. I didn't want it. After one mouthful, I didn't really go back. I went back to try it again and again because I want a little bit with sugar. Sugar didn't even improve it that much.
Nah.
There's no flavor there, guys. That's
just it's not. It's you know what? It doesn't even have whoever came up with this didn't even have the confidence to make a bad breakfast. You know, I think that the best foods, some people fucking hate it, and that's because they took a risk.
A lot of people hate pineapple, but it's got a lot of flavor. You can't
pineapple on
argue
pizza.
That.
It's like whether you love it or you hate it, you can't deny the impact that it's made.
That's why I think it's weird to hate avocados, because personally, I just don't really care for them because there's not that much to care about. They're pretty flavorless.
Yeah,
like I'll have it in something.
It's more of a texture thing.
I'll never make it myself, but if I like go to a cafe and it's like chicken and avocado sandwich, I don't go, oh, no avocado, thanks. I just go, can I get the chicken and avo? That's the only time I'll really ever have it. If it's just in something else and it's used as like a butter.
Yeah.
What do you have avocado with?
Just
it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
I would say it's overrated. Like our generation has hyped up avocados
a lot
because it was a bit of a meme.
And then boomers have demonized it.
Yeah, which kind of made it cooler.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even know what to do when I go to the supermarket. I see other people like pressing them, and I just kind of
you want it. I'm the king.
I pretend like I know what I'm doing. Like there was a girl next to me doing it the other day, and Meg goes, "Can you get me an avocado?" And I go, "Okay." And this girl was like,
I hate that. I don't touch them anymore. I look at them and I pick them up and I just put it straight in.
Especially during COVID.
The way you mimed that, there's way too much of a squeeze.
It was like I was squeezing a titty, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Sorry.
You press a little bit and it's you don't want it to be soft, but you don't want it to be hard. I'm good at choosing them.
I tried to just like replicate the girl what she was doing. She was kind of like, and I was just like, oh, you know.
That might have been something you were watching the other night.
Yeah, I was. I wasn't in a supermarket. I was at home.
Guys, we're gonna wrap up with that, unfortunately. Thank you very much for listening. Take your before photo right fucking now.
Take it now.
Full body, underwear, in the bathroom. Now, I am gonna say, underage people, we don't really need to see it.
Don't want to see your pics. Do it for yourself.
Do it for yourself. That's for you, all right? Track your own progress.
Obviously, don't send us a picture of you wearing limited clothes if you don't want to, okay?
I think.
Jesus, it's good you got that in there, wasn't it?
Well, I just feel like
we don't
it came off a bit like we were soliciting.
No, I'm
send us nudes now.
Send nudes. Cool.
No,
goodbye.
I think take them. Don't send it to us. We only want to see the photos right at the end.
Yeah, I want to see progress,
with your
not your
after
body.
photo. Yeah, okay.
We're looking for progress. We're not looking to see your body.
You know, we might even open up at the end of it. We'll open up a little site that you can submit your photos, because putting it in DMs anyway is going to get rough. So
no, we won't. We'll say that. We're not going to open.
I'm saying that. And
you make promises about our website all the time, and no, I think 10 out of 10 times we've never followed through.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we won't do that. Goodbye.